Hey, it's Puma from Hippie Raver and Mr. Rogers. So, yeah, how did you come up with your name? What made you decide to go with that?
It was actually just given to me. It's actually, well, I mean, by my mom. It's my last name, or my dad, I guess. Yeah, it's just what everyone started calling me when I first started DJing. So
Nice.
kind of stuck.
Yeah, well, it's a good name to be stuck with. Like, there's somebody, Random Rap. I was thinking what a good name that is because some people who call themselves like something super fast or super slow always have to play that. You
Right.
get to play more of a variety.
Right, that's true. Yeah, I guess you couldn't be like, well, yeah, I don't know.
So, like, at these parties, have you noticed a change in events in the last few years? I mean, and has that affected your music?
Yeah, there has been a lot of changes these days, like especially with the dubstep, obviously. The whole dubstep movement has just kind of taken everything by storm. I see dubstep in Kmart commercials these days, and like that's just weird. But so yeah, I'd say definitely for a couple of years there, my bookings just like completely dropped in San Francisco, where I was used to playing all the time. Because I don't really know why, but people like to throw all dubstep parties every time slot in like 3 rooms, for the whole night. I don't really understand that, but I do feel like I'm enjoying seeing what's coming out of that these days, because it kind of seems like people are a little just kind of looking for something else and something new. So I've been enjoying seeing a lot of the new artists, like being able to come out and be heard, and then you hear them in turn, and just hearing some different stuff these days is nice. But yeah, how that's influenced me, I guess, yeah, I haven't been, it does influence me. I definitely I can hear that dubstep influence creeping in to my music, even though, it's
Yeah,
not even purposeful, but I still try to stay true to what I've kind of always done.
Yeah, I noticed the Goa influence or the psychedelic influence, because it's not something you hear very often, or I hear very often in mid-tempo.
Yeah,
I
nice.
have a lot of psychedelic ambient stuff
Uh-huh.
that I used to like to play,
Oh, cool, yeah.
and so it's nice to hear it in the mid-tempo.
Nice, yeah.
A lot of them are pleasant sounds, it seems like.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the warmth and the trippiness and all that.
So what advice do you have for all the new people coming into the dance scene and, new dubstep people getting influenced? So it seemed like you had some views on society and partying, or just how society could be maybe a better place.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as like new artists, new producers coming in, I'd recommend, like, if you really want it, and just go for it, and just like just keep going for it, and really dive in head first.
Like you said earlier, take the plunge.
Yeah, take the plunge. I'm finally at a point where I am doing only music full time, and it feels great. I feel like it's been a long kind of road, kind of working towards that, but there was at some point where you just have to say, and fuck that shitty job, and just go for it. I mean, that advice is not for everyone, but if you think if you think you got a good handle on what you're doing, and you think you could really go for it, I think you just need to pick the right time to just dive on in and just really go for it, at least give it a shot.
Yeah. So we can get people can get your tracks on Bandcamp is one place, right?
Yeah, you can go to mrrogers.bandcamp.com. There's just mrrogers.bandcamp.com, or soundcloud.com/mr-rogers.
Yeah.
You could probably find some links on oozesystem.com also.
And yeah, we'll have links also on all those on Hippie Raver. So Bandcamp, SoundCloud, just remember Mr. Rogers, because everybody should support our professional musicians. Music doesn't just get made out of trees.
Doesn't grow on trees, guys.
No. Gotta feed them. barter's accepted too. Just send good meals in the mail,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and send them to Hippie Raver. Attention, Mr. Rogers. All your delicious food, art, anything. And yeah, and you know, you look since all the shows I watched growing up, you look a lot younger in person.
Yeah, I've been working on that. I think it's all the racquetball.
Yeah, the
Helps me
racquetball.
keep my slim, girlish figure.
Yeah, the train stuff was really good. So I think we definitely have to try to get you to the train tunnel.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Play the train
The
sounds.
trolley tunnel.
Yeah. And oh, where'd that hat come from? That hat's super cool.
Oh
That
yeah,
high.
I don't even remember.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Thank you for coming and playing and talking.
Yeah,
Saw
cool.
him at Boeing. Did a great show.
Yeah, well thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. All right. Peace.